All right, welcome to the show, guys. A lot to discuss today. We have Trump's Gaza plan, which looks like Hamas has received their surrender terms, and will we be facing a government shutdown? All right, let's get into it. So Netanyahu was at the White House, and he extracted this plan from Trump, which has received backing from all the Arab countries and European countries, and it sounds like a really good plan. I can't see what Hamas has to gain from it. Hamas, firstly, the plan is front loaded. The release of the hostages happens right away, which is something I see very unlikely for Hamas to agree to because they lose all their leverage if things go sour. And then the plan basically calls for it to militarize Gaza, Hamas. Israel maintains security control for a long time. There's an international force. There's no clear mechanisms of how it's going to be enforced. So it's going to be a long, dragged out process. I don't understand what Hamas would have to gain from this. Meaning Hamas would lose the power over Gaza, which they have, which is a huge income stream for them. They would lose their mission. They would basically be giving up on gaining every territory, which was always unrealistic, but that was what their goal was. And this will now almost assure that Israel will get recognition from the Arab states and possibly normalization. Israel had to apologize to Qatar, which would be a very small price to pay if this is what happens. But I just can't see how Hamas could agree. So, in my estimation, it's a great plan, and Israel should go with should agree because it's time to end the war. You know, the fact that we just keep hearing stories that Hamas is almost destroyed. You know, I believe it when I see it because it's taken some time. That being said, I think that the plan was designed in a way that to allow Israel to do what it has to do, and that's really what I support. People were saying to me in the comments on my last video, you know, you're terrible. How do you support a genocide? How do you support the killing of these children? How do you back Israel's side? How could you be proud of it? I'm very proud of it. Israel has a right to secure peace for its citizens. It has to worry about its people. And the Palestinians, the Palestinian cause, the Palestinian nationality is hell-bent on destroying Israel. And until it stops that, then it must expect to continue to lose wars. And if they don't want their children to die, they should not pillage and bomb Israel. Like I said, the justification from the war was never October 7th. Justification of the war was simply that the Gaza was lobbing rockets over to Israel, and that had to come to an end. And so I hope that this is enforced, and I hope the people of Gaza can live in peace with Israel. But I have my doubts, and hopefully I'll be wrong. But it seems to be very unlikely that this deal will go into force. And if I'm wrong, and if they accept it, I'll record a video saying as much. All right. So it seems a government shutdown is looming, and I just want to call out that it is not appropriate to make fun of the other side. And Trump just posted this video on True Social, and let's watch it, you know, just to know what is not the right way to do things in politics. And again, this is what Trump posted, and it's really, you know, you make of it what you want.
There's no way to sugarcoat it. Nobody likes Democrats anymore. We have no voters left because of all of our woke trans bullshit. Not even black people want to vote for us anymore. Even Latinos hate us. So we need new voters. And if we give all these illegal aliens free health care, we might be able to get them on our side so they can vote for us. They can't even speak English, so they won't realize we're just a bunch of woke pieces of shit, you know, at least for a while until they learn English and they realize they hate us too.
Monday.
All right. So the media is outraged by this. They're calling it racist because he put a sombrero on top of Hakeem Jeffrey's head. Whatever. That's pretty funny. The Democrats are going to come out looking stupid in this government shutdown for a lot of reasons. Firstly, the party in power always wins on these government shutdowns because the party in power sounds responsible. They're saying, look, we can't hold the government hostage to spending demands. If you want to change the law, then win elections. And that always ends up being the winning argument. Now, here the Democrats have some very vague requests, too. Schumer is on record saying that they wouldn't do this. So this is just a lose-lose for them. the Republicans seem to be giving them a runaround this time. That's, Trump just is like, oh, usually they furlough government workers during this time, and Trump is like, maybe we just fire people. The Democrats are going to come out looking so stupid in this government shutdown. Now, I happen to think government shutdowns generally are stupid. I think you have to pass a budget. This whole business of continuing resolutions is insanity. But in general, with government shutdowns, I kind of like them because it reminds us how unimportant the federal government is to our life. I've been through a few of these government shutdowns. We were fine. A couple of planes got delayed, something which should be privatized. You weren't able to go to the Lincoln Memorial, God forbid. Apparently, some national parks were closed. But everything else keeps going. The main things keep going. If America's attacked, we're like, well, the government shut down. We can't defend our borders. No, that's nonsense. The main payments keep going out. Essential payments keep going out. The whole thing just reminds everyone how stupid, how unimportant government is. So, so I'm for the government shutdowns, and let it happen, and let the Democrats end up looking stupid. And after a few days, the whole thing will end. All right. So Hakeem Jeffries and Chuck, let's let it rip. This is gonna be great. All right. Because I make AI video, I think it's wonderful and I promote it. And I just want to leave you with this fantastic song that I found. I think that'll do it for today, guys.
Oh, you know where you can shove your Palestine. You can stick it where the sun don't shine. With your borders undefined and your justice misaligned. Oh, you know where you can shove your Palestine. The headlines all were blaring, a new state has been declared by men who've never walked the streets they claim to have prepared. No leaders, laws, or borders, but sure it sounds real grand. It's virtue signaled paper with blood upon their hands. Oh, you know where you can shove your Palestine. You can stick it where the sun don't shine. When your mob runs the street and the locals face defeat, oh, you know where you can shove your Palestine. Two-tier Kier doesn't care when terrorists flex, but his coppers cuff a pensioner for hurty words on X. Our flags are called offensive, but Hamas can march with pride. It's justice for the chosen few, the rest get pushed aside. Oh, you know where you can shove your Palestine. You can stick it where the sun don't shine. With your two-tier law and your cowards guffaw, oh, you know where you can shove your Palestine.